Since President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has taken office, he was keen to prove that Egypt is open to the world. The main feature of Egypt's foreign policy is openness to all countries, benefiting from all experiences, building partnerships and bridges of cooperation with all countries all over the world that have common interests with Egypt. Egypt's foreign policy under President el-Sisi witnessed a historic boom that had never happened before, as Egypt's foreign relations extended at the African, Arab, Asian and European levels, which was reflected in the president's foreign activity and many visits since he assumed the presidency, which restored Egypt's position and leadership among the world countries. Egypt's foreign policy is also clearly manifested in the tours of Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry and also his talks with world's top officials. Egypt has always been supporting countries of the African continent, where relations between Egypt, the African countries, witness a qualitative development to achieve consensus in visions and coordination in common positions in various forums. Egypt's assumption of the chairmanship of the NEPAD's steering committee from the Rwandan president, with the unanimousness of committee members to support the Egyptian candidacy, is a culmination of the Egyptian political leadership and its continuous work for the development of the African continent. On the Arab level, during President el-Sisi's latest meeting with a delegation of heads of Arab councils and parliaments, he stressed Egypt's support for efforts to enhance parliamentary cooperation among Arab countries in order to contribute to the exchange of experiences and push forward the process of integration among the Arab states. President el-Sisi also reiterated the importance of maintaining solidarity among the Arab states, expressing Egypt's keen interest to strengthen joint Arab relations and support all Arab countries in their development, stressing that the stability and peace of each Arab country are part of Egypt's stability and peace. President el-Sisi's latest tours, which began with India, passing through Azerbaijan and then Armenia, proved Egypt's balanced foreign policy with all countries and reflected the state's endeavor to expand its relations and to build new partnerships in light of his vision, which focuses on deepening relations with friendly countries in all fields and attracting more investments. Egypt's focus on the Asian axis in its foreign policy comes side by side with its relations with Europe and the US, and is based on balanced and diversified sources of political, strategic and economic alliances, as well as creating new circles in the Egyptian diplomacy. President el-Sisi's visit to India is based on the background of the extended bilateral relations, as the Egyptian-India ties are starting a new era described by the Indian Prime Minister as the stage of strategic partnership. President el-Sisi is working to implement the strategy of turning to the east and reviving cooperation not only with India and China, but also with Central Asian countries such as Azerbaijan. In the meantime, President el-Sisi is the first Egyptian president to visit Armenia since the establishment of the diplomatic relations between the two countries in 1992. And this comes in light of the president's keenness to achieve balance and diversity in Egypt's foreign relations in order to maximize its economic, military, cultural, scientific and political interests. Also, in light of Egypt's openness to expanding and diversifying its strategic partnership with Europe, and also its keenness on increasing trade exchange on one hand and enhancing energy security on another hand, President el-Sisi has received the President of Croatia, a country which is one of the southern gates to the European Union. And on the level of the Egyptian-American relations, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said during his meeting with President el-Sisi in Cairo that Washington is counting on close coordination with Egypt under President el-Sisi's leadership, and he also spoke about the framework of the strategic relations between the two friendly countries.